Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. With this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 3060 Ti in slow zone lagfare. Or gray zone warfare. Let's go. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups. GPU 0 says bar is also enabled. And over on the left, preparing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X3D with half of its cores disabled. So it's basically the same as Ryzen 7 7800X3D. And over on the memory tab, finally, we're using 32GB of 6000 MHz DDR5 in dual channel. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, let's go over the settings first. I'm starting at 1080p resolution, and I think I will test it at 1440p as well in this video, just like with the 6700 XT yesterday. I'm using the high settings preset at the moment with DLAA. Maybe I should try it first with TSR over here, anti-aliasing off and 100% resolution scale, just for an apples to apples comparison to the 6700 XT. Doesn't really matter too much though. DLAA and TSR will roughly get around the same FPS. Alright, here we have it, guys. We're getting 50 something frames per second right here, whereas the 6700 XT was very similar, right? Maybe getting slightly lower FPS, like 52 sometimes, especially when the helicopter landed and we got onto it. So I'm gonna wait and do that, actually, for, again, an apples to apples comparison. And let's bring out the knife as well, because I had that with the 6700 XT. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think this is exactly the same, actually, as the 6700 XT, guys. It was also getting around 52 FPS, 51, with this massive stuttering. That's just the shader compilation going on right now. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that both Nvidia and AMD are roughly tied in terms of performance in this title. But the thing is, the RTX 3060 Ti only has 8GB of VRAM, of course, whereas the 6700 XT has 12, and that will translate a little bit into the frame time graph being a lot more stuttery here on the 3060 Ti, unfortunately. It needs to swap more things into the RAM that should be on VRAM. Ooh, guys, I was just reloading the game here, as I usually do for the thumbnails and stuff, and I just noticed that the textures are flickering a little bit. They're reloading or something. That's because we are running out of VRAM once again. Right now it looks good again, but yeah, maybe because we were loading in new textures as we landed. The gun itself looked like a muddy texture, basically. It looked like molten plastic, as I usually say. Yeah, pretty interesting, right? So where did we land here? Hotel 2. Okay, where's my boy going? He didn't wait for us. All right, anyways, let's move on. Start counting our FPS right here. 50-something frames with 1% lows in the 40s. The frame time graph is, it's all right at the moment. It has a few spikes, but those are minor ones. They are not really noticeable. And well, I think we already loaded many of the shaders that needed to be loaded, so we won't really have those huge stutters that happen very, very frequently in new areas, because we loaded a bunch of them on the chopper, basically. This was a really long way. We came like all the way from there. Now the game looks a little bit soft here with TSR, so I think I'm gonna enable some the shader compilation again, some DLAA instead, because it looks a little bit better. Anyway, also if you want a little bit of a comparison, 100% resolution scale TSR anti-aliasing off, we're getting 59 frames per second. And if I enable DLSS right here with DLAA, which is native resolution, okay, it gets 60. So it's exactly the same thing, basically, margin of error stuff. And it looks a little bit sharper because you can actually adjust the sharpening. So I recommend this instead of the TSR. What the hell is that? Okay, anyway, what is my guy doing? I think he's killing somebody. Yeah, he might have a big scope and a silencer at the same time, which is very nice. I don't have any of that, unfortunately. We have a lot of ammo and a good gun and good equipment, basically, this time around, which is nice. Yeah, it's been a while since I had decent equipment like this. You know, I usually just go off with a knife and find what I can find in terms of guns, and they're usually crap. But this time, I decided to delete my character. There's one right there. Should we help our boy, dude? Like, I'm not sure. He has a silencer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, we're getting killed already. Nope. Nope. Let's go back. I need to reload and use some gauze if I have it. Also, I'm not sure, like, this isn't really slowing down as much as the 6700 XT did. That one dropped down into like the mid-40s, high 40s often. This one isn't, but it could be due to the area where we are. We actually went to... I was showing you the map, guys. God damn it. I went to this side of the map, yes, with the 6700 XT, and now we went there. So, yeah, very, very different places. Alright, I guess that's about it for 1080p high settings with the 3060 Ti. It's dropping into the 40s right here, so again, it's very, very similar to the 6700 XT in this one. If you want 60 plus FPS all of the time, and if what we saw with the RX 6700 XT is anything to go by here with the 3060 Ti, you will need to use DLSS Quality or Frame Generation on top of native res, and over here with DLSS Quality it doesn't really look very good. Obviously the 6700 XT doesn't have DLSS, but it does have FSR and also Frame Generation from FSR 3. Let's start counting our FPS here, and this should be enough to put us above 60 most of the time. Oh my god, it's so bad. The server lag is happening again, guys. Also, why is it that we can't have a good transition between running and vaulting like that? Like, that's... See, I'm not vaulting right now, but it's lagging all over the place just because I'm trying to vault. It's so weird. Well, this is the early access madness, my friend. Hello, buddy. How's it going? No, I'm friendly. No, it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good. It's fine. Hello. I don't understand why we need to have all of the games made in UE5 these days, especially early access titles that run poorly like heck. It's clear that the developers can't optimize this engine, so please use anything else. Anyway, I see some enemies up ahead. It's very hard to spot them, by the way, with DLSS enabled and FSR as well. At least DLSS doesn't really have those blocky, noisy issues that FSR does in this title, but it's still not a good look, in my opinion. Like, DLSS in Horizon Forbidden West is a way better implementation. Alright, that one is down. Thankfully, the lag didn't hit us this time around, right? The server lag. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, that one is also down. And that leaves one left. Oh boy, please stop it. Shader compilation, not now. Come on, kill that one. There we go, all good. Let's reload. Alright, this should be empty right now because... Oh, come on, stop the shader compilation, please. I thought we had already loaded all there was to load. It's been like 20 minutes already of gameplay. Come on. Alright, let's see. This guy has a pistol. I'll grab that. I'll also grab this and this. There we go. Good stuff. And these over here as well. Why not, right? Okay, thank you very much, buddy. And maybe I need to reload this. Why not? We got other magazines, so it's all good. All right, let's go towards the city area right there, up ahead. Everything should be fine here. But yeah, you know what? That's enough for the DLSS quality testing. Also, some people say that you should use FSR because DLSS is broken in this game. That's not true, okay? DLSS is working just fine. The reason why they get more FPS with FSR is that FSR frame generation turns on by default. And well, they think that DLSS doesn't give you as big of a boost as FSR. And it doesn't if you take the frame generation into account. As you can see, quality FSR without frame generation gets 2 less FPS than the DLSS does, or 1 less FPS. It's margin of error again, so it's basically the same thing in terms of the upscaler performance right here. Now, I will not use quality FSR, but I will use native AA right here with frame generation, and if it... okay, now this is a good improvement, right? So as I usually say for this game, to me, 75 plus oh my god, stop compilating the shaders, please! Oh my god! It's been 23 minutes! We ran out of VRAM heavily. Because look at the RAM utilization, it's almost at 20 gigabytes. And frame generation, I just remembered that it actually utilizes more VRAM. And this is the end result, a totally broken frame time graph. I'm not even sure what's going on right now. Is it shader compilation? Is it server lag? Probably not server lag. Is it just things swapping into the RAM? Right now, the frame time graph is actually smooth. So maybe it will happen for a second there and then become smooth again. I don't know. Let's play like this. These are the FPS that you should get. Oh my god. When the shaders aren't compiling. Oh my god. It's way worse. It's way worse. I think maybe 8 gigabytes is not enough for frame generation here at 1080p high settings, guys. And that's what's causing the huge stutters that we're seeing sometimes. Because the shader compilation doesn't happen this often, guys. Okay? Come on. Alright, that's an enemy guy right there. Okay, he's dead. Good stuff. At least the hit registering is working fine today. Because sometimes it isn't. Oh my god. Like, seriously. If you want 60 plus all of the time with the 3060 Ti, it just crashed. It's the first time that the game has crashed on me, guys. Alright, here we have it. Well, you know what I'm gonna do next, guys? High settings with low textures, okay? Maybe we can use some frame generation with native AA here in FSR 3 and not have it go to hell, basically. I'm gonna restart to make sure that the textures apply now. Well, at least after the crash, we're back here with our weapon again. So it's all good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it just crashed again. You know what? As a last resort, I'm gonna try low settings with FSR Native and frame generation turned on as well. Okay, we're back here, lowest settings with frame generation enabled, native AA as well, or native resolution, just frame generation over it. And it seems like it just crashed. No, yep, it crashed as well. What? I've heard a lot of people saying that this game is crashing a lot for them, but I have not experienced it yet, aside from with the 3060 Ti here today. I'm gonna restart the PC, actually. Okay, so we lost our weapons, guys, but we're here after a fresh restart of the PC, and it seems to be working with frame generation this time, right? 100 FPS, it hasn't crashed yet after like 10 seconds of gameplay. And I just grabbed the pistol this time around because it might crash and I might lose my things again. So there's that. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, that was just the shader compilation. Come on, please don't crash. Thank you very much. Okay. It's just, oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure. It's happening way too often again, guys. I think I just want to leave it be, honestly, and disable frame generation. You already know what kind of FPS we get, roughly, so let's just do this and see it at native resolution in low settings. It gets 60 FPS. It's certainly a little bit better than like the 4060 here, but still very underwhelming for a 3060 Ti. Like, come on, it's low settings at 1080p, and it's only capable of getting 60 FPS. The game is so broken, man. Holy. It's really insane, actually, the state of these games these days. Look at that. It's actually dipping down into the 50s right now. Wow. Who would have thought that in 2024, especially after seeing this GPU doing so well in like 2022 games, this would be the result of a 3060 Ti. Come on. Come on, dudes! Oh my gosh, I want to grab my things though. I'm gonna grab this weapon and kill the guy, grab his weapon, because I'm gonna grab this as well, and I can store 2 weapons this way, and then we're gonna bring back our gun and his gun, and we will have a lot more guns to work with next time when I test medium settings, or maybe high at 1440p. Yeah, let's do high at 1440p and see how much it struggles then. You know what, guys? I would prefer the high settings with DLSS quality in this case, because there is no input lag there. The visuals aren't too bad like they were with FSR quality instead of DLSS quality. Yes, it's still a little bit hard to spot people. Oh, come on, please. Oh my god, dude, seriously? That took a while still. Oh boy. Alright, sometimes there's another guy very close to this one, so let's be careful. Grab this. Let's go back to base, and I will do it at 1440p high settings this time. Alright guys, here we have it. We're at 2560 by 1440 using the high preset but with low textures and DLAA, and well, it's getting 40-ish frames per second. VRAM is still maxed out and it already swapped some things into the RAM, so there's that. The 8 gigabytes of VRAM are not enough for low textures at 1440p, but it's not a terrible experience, right? Like, it drops into the 30s, yes, and it gets 40-ish frames per second. It's, again, very similar to what the 6700 XT did, but of course that other GPU could actually handle it with high textures instead of low textures, and maybe because of that it was getting slightly lower FPS at the same settings and native resolution, but I digress. This is an okay experience for a 3060 Ti, right? Given the circumstances, given that the game is completely awfully optimized and it's UE5 with nanite and so on, it could be running worse, I guess. It could be just completely unplayable with an 8 gigabyte card at 1440p, and it isn't. It can still look good enough, I guess, and it plays with 35 plus FPS, I guess, all of the time, with a lot of stuttering still, though, but it is what it is. It could be enjoyable. Now, the thing is, with DLSS Quality, we might actually get around 60, and look at that, it actually goes up to 60 FPS almost. It touched 60 for a second, but now it's in the 50s more often. And the quality DLSS at 1440p resolution does look pretty decent, okay? Whereas at 1080p it was quite soft and hard to spot people at the distance. Over here at 1440p I don't really feel at much of a disadvantage compared to native resolution. First off, because native resolution, even with the DLAA and the sharpening going on, it's not that sharp, the game, okay? It's pretty soft. It's working all right. Okay, let's take these guys out again. Think he's dead? Yeah? Where are the others? There's another one there. Okay, he's dead. Oh boy, we're being shot at. There's the last one, I think. Come on. Did he die? I don't know. Yeah, I think he's dead, but is there another one, actually? I heard some shots in this direction. Oh boy, yep, there is another one. Okay, he's dead. Ooh, what the hell happened there? Did I fall or something? Like, I didn't crouch there, guys. Like, what the heck happened? There's another one there. What the heck? Why are all the bots here today? I don't get it. And why does my guy keep crouching? I don't get it either. Please. There's another one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Where is he? There. No bullets. Come on, reload. Reload. I don't... Of course. I didn't pick up ammo for this weapon. Come on. No bullets. Seriously, there's another one there. No, I refuse. I refuse to die one more time for you freaking bot bastards. Stop and die, dude. Oh my god, I am having so much lag at the moment. It is not good. It is not good. Where is the other one? Come on, there he is. Middle of nowhere. Oh boy, okay, you know what? I might want to go to base. I'm still losing HP just as slowly as previously, so we might be able to take out this guy. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's so hard. That's what she said. But what the hell, dude? I can't do this. I can't do this. Yep, I can't do this. I'm just gonna go back to base, heal myself a little bit, grab some more ammo for the other weapon, which is better than the AK in this title, and chill for a bit. If I make it, I'm not even sure if I have enough blood to make it there. But yeah, with that said, guys, I think we should probably stop it there for 1440p and not touch 1440p with the 3060 Ti. Maybe low settings at 1440p will be doable. Oh my god, please. Okay, there we go. Lowest settings, DLSS quality at the same time. And I'm gonna restart. Okay, here we are, back at it, guys. 1440p, lowest settings, DLSS quality. Alright, this looks... it looks okay still. I mean, there's not that big of a difference comparing, like, epic settings and low settings in this game. Obviously, you can tell a major difference in, like, texture quality, but in terms of, like, foliage density and stuff like that, it's still very full, you know, it feels very full still. Anyway, let's keep on going here. With these settings, it's good for like 60-ish frames per second, not too bad, around the same FPS as we were seeing at 1080p native resolution with the low settings. And well, I guess we're still probably running a little bit out of VRAM, but not as much as previously. Even with like the high settings preset and low textures, this feels way more stable than that. You can see the frame time graph is also a lot more stable right now. I wish we could enable some frame generation. Approaching this area makes the frame time go crazy again, though. Like, look at that. Yeah, damn it. A lot of micro stuttering issues again. Oh boy. Where is the guy that's usually here? I don't see him. Maybe he's not here anymore. Is that an enemy? Yes, it is. It actually is. Oh boy. Okay. That was very scary, actually, because sometimes the bots are ruthless. Anyway, this is going to be a decent experience at 1440p as long as you keep things on low. I'm going to enable frame generation, guys, with FSR. Let's go. FSR Native frame generation. Please don't die on me. Ooh, it's bad. Okay, you're better off with just 60 FPS native, of course, with DLSS quality than this, because this is a little bit more, well, it is a little bit sharper than quality DLSS, but it is also a little bit more pixelated because it's using the AA from FSR, so it's just slightly aliased, you know, more aliased than it was before. And now the input lag is about half of the FPS that we're getting right now, and it feels like you're turning the camera around at 30 FPS, although it looks like 60 FPS. So yeah, it's not a good experience. You shouldn't really utilize frame generation here, or maybe you should if you keep this on quality and then enable frame generation. Then you can get 80 plus FPS apparently. Feels smooth right now. But DLSS quality only dropped FPS slightly into like, wow, oh, there we go again. No, that was just shader compil. Nope, I'm not sure. I'm not touching frame generation again. Oh boy, please, let me disable it. Thank you. I just want to get it down to 1080p medium settings now, and for that I'll need to restart the game, of course, and I forgot that I needed to go to base for me to not lose my things. Yay. Alright, here we have it, guys. 60 FPS is what we can get at 1080p medium settings. Very close to what we saw at 1080p low, I believe, right? That was doing like 60-ish FPS sometimes with a few drops into the 50s. This will probably drop a little bit more often into the 50s, but it's not terrible, right? If you want that 60 average FPS experience, you're gonna get that at 1080p medium. And, well, that's all you can ask for. Yes, with the 3060 Ti these days, in this particular title, of course. Very underwhelming. Again, the performance should have been way better than it is. Even though it's an 8GB GPU, I know that's not enough for a lot of games these days, at like decent quality settings at least, or decent texture settings. But this is way too much, come on. You know what, I am kind of saturated at this game and at this point, guys. Like, this is kind of terrible, not gonna lie. Like, the overall experience on an 8GB card, especially with this amount of stuttering and low FPS and so on, it's just way too much. I can't take it anymore. I want to like it, because the first few times that I played it, I was enjoying it, not gonna lie. And even in the first part of this video, I was enjoying the game still. It's fun, it's realistic, I like it. But the problems, the technical problems are way too much. Alright, quality DLSS, 1080p medium settings puts us into the 70s. Not bad, you know, it feels smooth right now, responsive and so on, because no frame generation. So yeah, thankfully, if you want 60 plus 100% of the time, aside from when it stutters, which is very often, quality DLSS with medium settings will do that. Oh boy, what the hell are you doing here? Come on, can I open this? Thank you. See the delay opening the door? It's just simple things, but it adds up, guys. It adds up, and you can go crazy because of it. Also, about the frame generation thing, should we try it again? I am really not feeling it. Tons of dead bodies right here. Somebody went to town on these guys. Thankfully, you don't need frame generation to achieve playability. If you want higher refresh rates, of course, you will need it, but Yeah, it's not in a good state with the 3060 Ti for some reason. Not sure if it's something related to my system. This is the first time that I've seen this issue, so many crashing issues and so on. Maybe it's the 8 gigabytes, maybe it's FSR's frame generation with this particular GPU. I don't know. With the 2060, it didn't crash or had any issues with the 1080p low settings. Maybe it was an update. Can't know for sure, unfortunately. The last thing that I'm going to do in this video is doing FSR Native with frame generation again, guys. Alright, gets 80-ish frames per second. It's not too bad. But again, like, it does dip from 75 frames per second, and when it does that, it doesn't feel that great. Honestly, like, Nvidia's frame generation might be a little bit more responsive than FSR's frame generation, or AMD's frame generation. There we go. Massive stutters again for some reason. What the hell? I don't know, man. But as I was saying, this feels a little bit more input laggy, has more input lag than Nvidia's frame generation for some reason. Even though this GPU also has reflex, I don't know what's happening here. But at least to me, when testing like the 4070, 4080 Supers, whenever those cards were getting 75 plus FPS, it didn't feel too bad turning the camera around like this. And here, with FSR's frame generation, it feels choppy for some reason. It also felt choppy with the GTX 1080, so something weird going. Oh my god, ugh, what the hell? It's running out of VRAM again very, very often. Good thing is, again, you don't need to play with frame generation with the 3060 Ti. It can handle it just fine with medium settings, DLSS quality, no problems, okay? Yeah, let's go back to it, actually. Here we go. The DLSS quality is getting us those 60-ish frames per second. My god. Seriously? Did he die? Yes. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Stop. Reload. Reload. Oh boy, everything's so dark over there. I can't even see things properly. Look at my gun in my hand right now. Gosh, look at... See that? The server lag is insane. It doesn't register half of the times. Look at that. Sometimes you can kill people with 2 shots. This time I'm here shooting at this guy forever and he just doesn't die. And he's probably going to end up killing us. I'm going to go with the knife. I don't care anymore. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to not buy the game if you don't want to deal with server lags and stuff like that. Look how ridiculous this is. Come on. It has potential to be a fun game in the future, but right now it's gonna disappoint you and it's gonna be very, very rage-inducing sometimes. It tests your patience, basically. I don't even care about my guns anymore. See you soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.